Welcome back, everybody, to the Have You Heard podcast, the only music podcast where we talk about the music that we've all listened to. I'm Pablo.
And I'm Nathan.
And today we got another special guest coming on the podcast. Come on out, whoever you are.
Hi, I'm Brett.
We got Brett in the studio, everybody. Yep, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, guys, we're going to jump into it like we always do. Nathan and Brett, have you heard Goodbye and Good Riddance by Juice WRLD?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Wow,
Oh,
what
yeah.
are the odds of that? It's almost like we scheduled these. Anyway, we're just gonna jump in as always. But actually, no, I just remembered that we can't because there's a little bit of a discrepancy that I realized we had while listening to the album. Jeez, I can speak English, I swear. Basically, I discovered Brett sent over his notes once he was done writing them, and I took a look at them, and I realized that the track listing was a bit different. So here's what I've noticed. On all platforms, literally everything except for Spotify, the track listing is correct. But on Spotify, it is not correct at all. The differences are that the skits are at the end instead of mixed in the middle. Don't know why, that happened. Also, some of the songs are mixed up. I noticed that the song I'm Still is at the beginning of the album, where on Spotify it's actually at the end. And also the song Armed and Dangerous was just added.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So-
not. I don't think that's part of the album, but
No, honestly, it doesn't match up with anything, which is why I don't really like it. So I'm happy it's not there because it means I get to add bonus points. So I
Sweet.
think with that out of the way, I think we can now jump in. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. So who wants to start off with the intro? Who wants to talk about this very deep track? A lot of meaning in these lyrics.
do we want to talk about the album as a whole, or do we just
Oh
want
yeah,
to
sure.
jump
I
right
should
into
probably
it?
go into. I swear, every episode there's always a mess up with Pablo's history corner. Jesus.
He does this
I-
frequently.
Yeah, I can start. Oh, sorry.
I'll just give like some basic stuff, and you can go more in depth if you want. So, Goodbye and Good Riddance was the debut studio album by Juice WRLD, released in 2018, and it's basically just like a sad breakup album, which kind of fits our mood that we've been establishing so far on here. It is 15 tracks long, and I think that's basically.
Sir, I'm gonna have to go
Sums it
against
up.
you. I'm gonna have to go against you. It's actually 16 tracks long on Apple
Pardon?
Music. It
Hold
is.
on.
It is 16
Hold on.
tracks long.
I don't see where I'm messing up. I'm on Google. I'm not even on Spotify. What the hell?
We're having a little bit of a
Okay,
discrepancy.
hold on.
I thought it was 50.
Hold on. I see intro.
myself.
All Girls Are the Same. Lucid Dreams. Lean With Me. I'm Still. Betrayal.
No, you missed Wasted. Wasted by Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh shit! It's not here. That's so
Yeah.
weird.
So
Like,
it's
I'm not
just
even
different on
looking-
every
okay,
the
So
streaming
Google is
platforms.
different too. We can't trust Google. And when we can't trust Google,
Nor YouTube.
who can be
Yeah, don't
trusted?
trust YouTube.
No, YouTube I think can be trusted.
YouTube, I think, can be trusted. I agree with that.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't have Wasted on here. I'm looking at it right now.
It doesn't really.
Damn it!
I'm not
Wow,
seeing
this
Wasted.
is all over the place.
I think
this
that
album,
song
man.
was that song
Yikes.
also added later because I think it was
No,
a
that
single.
song was released on launch.
Damn! What the hell?
Okay, well, this album consists of
Okay, so
15 to
we're gonna
16
have to
songs,
just throw
depending
away
on
this
your-
entire episode because no one can agree on what's going on. So this is the part where you guys laugh because that was a joke. So good to have my friends. Anyway, all right, Brett, how about you go more in depth with?
Yeah, for sure. What I think about the album is just kind of like you can break it down to like three kind of mini albums, I guess you can say, with like all the skits dividing the different sections of the album and basically his different moods when writing and producing the album. And I think it goes from this mood of just being out of a breakup to using and abusing drugs, which is what Juice WRLD followed as a kid because he was sucked into it by people around him, and then it just continues through this whole life of just drugs and abuse and alcohol and different things like that, and then it ends off on trying to turn his life around and go back to what it started with.
Interesting, very interesting indeed. Very good,
Yeah, it's good.
breakdown of the album. Very great job, Brett. All right. So who wants to? I think is that all the history?
I
I
think
know
that's
we're gonna have
about
to
it.
come back
I
to
think that's good
Pablo's
enough we
history
got
corner
there.
later because there's always
Oh,
something I
crap.
miss. But I think we are done.
I
I
think
think
you're
we
all
are
set.
done with Pablo's history corner. So
Sweet.
all right, let's move into the intro. Intro is probably the best song on the entire album. I gotta say,
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
really bumping to this song when I'm those late nights driving down the freeway. Me and the boys are always just bumping this song.
I agree with that.
The
This is a
bars,
very hard
oh,
bop.
Wonderful
Hard
minute-long
bop.
song
the
of just
bars, the
instrumental and
beat,
someone talking.
I wouldn't even call it a song. It's a phone call. That's what it basically runs
dude.
down
But
to.
Yeah.
it transcends. I'm not even gonna stick with this joke. Yeah, intro is just like a skit, I guess.
Yeah, it just follows suit with all the rest of the skits with betrayal and karma and everything else.
It's just kind of to set the mood, have you feeling how Juice is feeling. Uh, I would say that it's a good way to get you in the mood. I like how wow, welcome back to Pablo Talks About Kanye Corner. Uh,
Oh my
I like
god.
how, dude, there's so many corners, dude. I'm in like a 8-sided room right now. Anyway,
Eight-sided room.
anyway,
Wait, that means you only have how many corners if you're an eight-sided room?
Is that not still 8 corners?
6.
Or
I don't
7?
think no,
Six.
it'd be six. It'd be six corners.
Oh yeah.
Eight-sided room is six corners, I think. Yeah, but yeah, I agree with what you said. It sets the mood, and it kind of follows suit with a lot of other albums that have like an intro song.
Mhm.
Like all the new albums, they always have like an intro and an outro song that just follows suits with it, and kind of like what you said, sets the mood for how the whole album's gonna lay out, and just the impression that it would give on you.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say typically for me, a good intro song of an album should reflect the entire album. I don't know if this does that because I don't consider it a song. Um, but I think maybe we'll see that in the next song, which I would definitely consider to be the actual intro song, intro track.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I
Oh,
don't think
yeah.
I wouldn't really consider the intro a song. I just consider it like a pre kind of mood to set the mood for the first song to come in, which is All Girls Are the Same.
Whoa, transition.
Ooh.
Nice.
All
We
girls are
like
the
those.
same.
Hard bop.
One of the more mainstream
Oh
songs,
yeah.
I guess.
I'm gonna agree with Brett. This is a hard.
Hard bop,
This,
man.
it was- oh my.
I just sit and cry to this every night.
Brett, don't. All right.
Don't start getting all.
That's so. Brett,
Sap.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. You're the only one of us three that has a girlfriend, and you're.
Oh, don't expose me like that.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
All right. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
No,
I
I'm
mean,
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Boyfriend.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh
All
yeah,
Girls
there
Are
you
the
go. There you
Same.
go. Perfect.
All girls are the same. Totally slaps for being a sad song. Just saying. I mean, the overall message is that all girls are basically just the same. They're, to put it nicely, a whole bunch of meanies. That's basically all I gotta
Yeah.
say.
Let's use some safe words.
Let's use some safe.
Meanies.
This is gonna be the first Christian. Uh,
Christian episode.
If the
Episode?
second somebody
Yeah.
swears, I'm just gonna scream.
Oh, please. Oh,
You
we
don't
can't
wanna
have
hear
that
this.
happen. No, we don't want to hear that. I agree with that, though. It kind of sets the whole mood and it kind of gives out the impression that all girls are the same. But at the same time, I agree with that message and I don't. Especially like in Juice WRLD's world, I guess you can say it was that all girls were the same. Nowadays, I don't know how much you can say that. Maybe Paulo would like to.
Would you say that this is Juice's world?
I would say this album kind of recaps his world because it
No,
talks about
I'm
him.
making a joke because like his name is Juice WRLD.
No,
Sorry, that deserves a round of applause. I didn't even catch
Jeez
on to that.
At this
Louise.
point.
I did not even catch on to that.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. Nathan, you have something to say?
No. Just besides all girls are the same. No. Honestly, probably one of the top 3 songs. Of
All
the
right. Well,
album.
let's
I love
not give it
this
away
so
just
much.
yet. All right. We'll get to that later.
I always do. I always have to say was at least in the top 3.
All right.
That's hard. That's hard, man.
every
That's hard to
time.
put it there already. That's hard.
Next up, probably the breakout single of the entire album, "Lucid Dreams."
Lucid Dreams. Oh, the song is so good. I can't even put into words.
In this. They're really unique for like a
Absolute
rap song.
slapper. Gotta
Great
is-
song to listen to.
Yeah, it is such. It's so. This was his breakout single, right? So this is the one that put him up and put him up on the
Yeah.
charts and got him very, very popular.
Absolutely.
This song is very. A lot of people like to say it's overplayed, but it has a really good message in it. And it just like even the first line of the song, which is "I still see your shadows in my room, can't take back the love that I gave you," is just it makes you feel and think a different way than what you normally would think.
Yeah. Even if a song is overplayed, I think you have to appreciate it for what it is. For example, welcome back to the Paulo relates this to Kanye corner. I forgot his name. I don't know how I did.
Forgot Kanye.
Kanye has so many songs that have hit mainstream, and then those are the only songs. Like there's one song per album that has probably been the most overly played piece of crap ever. But still, absolute slappers. Even you look at songs like what else have we talked about? American Teen, not American Teen the song, but Young Dumb and Broke or Location. Like those ones are still slappers, and like they were the most
Yep.
mainstream things.
I fully agree with that. Yeah, those are really big songs, and a lot of people like to say they're overplayed, but they're very very good, well put together songs that kind of show the world what this
Yeah.
person's like.
Yeah. Nathan, you got anything?
Pretty much just this is the most by far recognizable song out of the whole album. Just like most albums, they all have like one or two songs that stand out and most people can notice and like recognize. And this is the one out of the album.
Right, absolutely. Next one, Lean With Me. Who wants to start that
Lean,
off?
Lean with me
Mm.
is a bit of a different one. I don't really like the transition between those two songs just because it goes from this like state of mind where you're like lucid dream, like that's actually like a thing that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
It goes from that to being like lean with me, and lean's a drug, of course,
Yeah.
and it's just it jumps right from this sadness to like drugs, and I personally don't like it that much, but I love the album, so it's very hard to sit here and say I don't like it.
Yeah.
I think
So
that yeah, I definitely think it's a big jump. You know, I think that putting maybe I'm Still Here or Wasted Here and then Lean With Me right before Betrayal, I think that would make more sense. But
mhm.
again, you know, who am I to judge? I didn't write this. But yeah, still slapper of a song, I would say. Although if I'm not incorrect, I wish I had this on my phone. You know what? Just keep talking. I'll find this.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like the song. It just Lucid Dreams went from this sad type slower beat to this like kind of demonic. I'd like to say with Lean with Me. It just kind of went to this weird like demonic type beat, and I just it's a different change up from what you just heard, but it
Oh
gives
yeah.
this really good impression to the album of how everything is in his life and how it's going, I guess.
Yeah, I had something to say. I'm not gonna say it. I'm actually gonna wait until the end to say it because I think it reflects a lot of songs. So I'm just going to wait to say the thing that I was going to say. And for now, we're going to move to the next song, which is Wasted. Or I'm Still.
Wasted.
It is Wasted. Okay,
I'll go with Wasted. Yeah, as long as you guys are okay with that.
sure.
Yep.
Yeah, so Wasted. This is the one. This is the only collab I'm pretty sure in the whole album. It's with Lil Uzi Vert. His part's a little weird, a little different than a lot would expect. He comes out of nowhere when you listen to this song, but this song isn't the greatest in my opinion. It's really repetitive, and they all just repetitive and repetitive, repetitive. It's just being on drugs and what happens after being on drugs, and just kind of like the first night, I guess you could say, after a breakup. It's just you're being really repetitive about what you're doing and what you're saying, I guess.
All right, very very hot take, I would say. I actually quite like this song. Maybe I don't as much as I do. Maybe I don't as much as I did when I first listened to this, but I definitely did really like this song. I do agree. Lil Uzi's verse is kind of just out there, especially because before this we were, you know, pretty sad, and then Lean With Me was kind of different, and then Wasted comes on, and you're like, all right, so now we're back to sad, and then Uzi comes on, and he's just yelling.
Uzi's voice is a little just weird in my opinion. I don't dislike his voice. It's just he comes out with this weird like his voice. You know his voice when you hear
Yeah,
it, and I don't think it really fits that much.
I think he's gotten better. I don't know.
I agree. I think so too.
Yeah. But you know what? Talking about Uzi is not yet. Maybe
Ooh.
just not yet. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Wasted. Yeah, I like the whole, you know, like Wasted, like GTA stuff. I think that's kind of
I really, yeah, I agree with you. Like the whole GTA Wasted, that's what the whole promotion, right?
Okay.
This song was just kind of out of nowhere. The whole theme around the song was GTA, wasted, of course, like you said.
Yeah.
Right.
So it gave this impression of like being killed or being wasted, which is what happens to him after doing everything that he did, I guess you can say.
Yikes. All right.
What the heck?
I took out my headset for that one. I just had to give a big old yikes, but I don't want to be too close to the
It's
mic.
enthusiastic.
It was all right. Shit.
He's just being positive. He's
Oh
just
no!
being
I swore.
positive.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I swore. I'm gonna have to
time
scream.
to yell.
I'm gonna have to scream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, he's doing it again.
He sounds like a grasshopper, man.
All right. Was that a good scream? Did the mic pick it up? I don't know
Anyway.
if it did.
100%. Great scream.
Alright,
I
thank
rate
you.
that scream 100.
All right.
Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's move on. Yeah.
Wasted.
So from wasted, it goes on to
I'm Still.
Yes.
So it's kind of just. This is the one song just before the next song comes on, and it kind of just. I agree with you. It backs it up, and it says like I'm still holding on to this like feeling, this emotion about like this girl that has hurt me a lot.
I don't really like this one if I'm being honest. I like I like his singing, but like I only like his singing. Like I only like the chorus. The verses, not really into.
They're
Kinda-
very repetitive. I agree with that one. They're very, very repetitive. Just like kind of like wasted. They're very just wasted. Like they're just the same thing over and over.
Mhm. I'm still. It's just. I would say. I'm still not really liking this one. If I'm being honest, that should have been the title of the song. Thank you. Thank you.
Round of applause. That was amazing.
Jeez Louise, you're on a roll, man.
I know. I just gotta keep these going.
We need
I
to have a
guess.
joke counter going for you, Pablo.
Let's see. I'm still. I don't know. I really have nothing else to say. Like every time I listen to it, I'm just kind of like tired of it before it starts. You know.
I do. Yeah,
I just.
I get what you're saying.
Nathan, you have anything to say?
For I'm Still, right?
Yeah.
Not too much. Just I thought it was like a more sad song, but I still enjoyed it when I listened to it. That's pretty much it.
It's definitely a different song. Out of like the emotions are really like flowing here. Like they're just back and forth with a lot of different things.
Mhm.
But like just the idea of the song, it fits in well. I don't personally like the song that much, just like you said, Pablo. It's just it's not the greatest of songs, but it fits in and gives you the message that you need, that he's like still holding on to this like
Yeah, that's good.
this feeling.
Yeah. All right. I think that's enough of that. Let's go on to Betrayal. Another absolute
boy.
slapper of a song. Honestly,
This is
Oh,
this
boy.
is a hard bop, man.
you're
Just
Dude.
like
be catching me bumping into this. I swear.
Not gonna lie,
It is.
guys. Probably my favorite.
Dude, don't spoil it, dude.
Sorry.
no. You can't say that.
I don't think you've heard Karma yet.
Karma.
Karma is the
Don't
best.
Yeah, you haven't.
spoil it.
You're spoiling songs. You can't do that.
Okay.
But about Betrayal, I just I can give some context to what it's about. It's just he's on the phone with this girl, I'm assuming, and I'm assuming it's his ex-girlfriend, and it's just it this is actually the end, I would say, of the first like mini album, I guess you can say, because it like sums up but then starts. Like it's a really good transition between the two sets of songs, I guess you can say, or the three sets of songs.
All right. Very very
Nice.
interesting. Yeah. It's the beginning of the second part.
Yep.
I really have nothing else to say. It's a skit. I get it. It continues. It continues to tell the story, I guess. But I think
I
we
think
should
it's
just-
cool that it does that.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
we
Has
should
little
just get
skits
back
in
to the
there,
meat
it's
and
pretty
potatoes,
interesting.
though.
Meat and potatoes,
Okay.
the good songs.
Candles,
Moving on. Oh my god.
Candles.
masterpiece.
Mm. This is I think that's actually one of the really good songs of this album. I won't rate it yet, but I think this is actually, it's just very good, and it very much starts this next like set of thoughts, I guess you can say.
Yeah, it's super catchy. I like it.
Candles. I can't even think of some bars. I really like the idea of. I really like the line. I don't know if it's because my heart hurts or if I'm insecure. I don't know what it is that just like sends shivers down my spine, in a good way.
It's a really good lyric. I'm not even. It starts off the song really well, and it starts it so well. And I like the song a lot. It's a really good song.
speaking of slappers, we got Scared of Love also coming in hot.
Scared of Love. I keep saying I like a lot of these songs. Scared of Love, I think is like one of his like masterpieces, I guess. That's in my opinion.
I would have to agree, I think.
It's a really good song. It may be a bit repetitive at points, but it's so he's just giving emotion, and it's like straight out. It's not hidden. It's like literally he's saying he's scared of love. He's scared to try to get in another relationship with someone else, or scared to talk to other people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolute slapper. Nathan, you got anything?
I really got nothing here. Brett's taking everything. This is good.
You know what? We got a good guy like Brett. Might have to,
Hey
might
man,
have
it's
to
fine
get a
if you.
third host on here. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway, number 9.
Was that
you
foreshadowing?
What?
No way. No. You can't be doing that.
Number 9. Used to.
Sir, it's number 10.
Oh right, because it's on.
I actually slapping my laptop so hard. I should not do that. I don't have any room on my desk to slap.
Number 10 used to.
I used to really like this one. I'm not as big of a fan. It's very repetitive.
I completely agree with that. I really like the song, and after I just kept listening to it, it became repetitive, but not really repetitive. It's actually a different song if you look at the lyrics. It has different lyrics, and like for example, "Wasted," which we kept saying was repetitive. That song I felt was very just repetitive over and over and over
That's what
again.
I felt too, exactly.
The song like the lyric it don't hurt as bad as it used to. It gives you the impression that it just something hurt him, and now he's trying to get over it, and he's trying to pass this like fear or this like emotion and try to get rid of it, and like he's used to it. He's used to all this heartbreak, this whole cheating and different things.
Yeah. Again, I've mentioned this on the 808s and Heartbreak episode where we were talking about Bad News by Kanye. Also, guys, welcome back to the corner where Pablo talks about Kanye. Where he has like the same effect that Juice has on this one. Again, not really a fan of it. Sounds like he's in a McDonald's intercom, but you know, if that's what you're into, it just kind of annoys me a little bit. But
This song,
this song he has like the you know.
I agree. It's more of a drawn out echo. I like looking into the effect of it. It's just really drawn out. Which gives the impression that it's like he's drifting away. I personally like that a lot. I think it's a good like relation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's not that I disagree with what you're saying, but like your mic is really like glitching out.
Is it cutting out? Sorry about that.
It's really funny. I'm not even gonna lie.
I feel like I'm just cutting out of my sentences and don't really like the idea. And I heard it again. Ooh.
Nathan, are you hearing this too, or is it just me?
That's just you, man. I don't know.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, at least I'll have this audio proof. It'll be really weird because like I'll still hear everything you're saying, but it'll be like sped up because it's behind. But either way, that's not important. It's not awful. We're okay.
Okay.
So to wrap up that little second part of the album with another skit, we have Karma. Like I said, guys, this is easily the top song of the album.
Whoa, that is a big claim. That is a really big claim.
Couldn't get any better than this.
I agree. Karma's really good, and it really sums up what they talk about in this phone call, I guess, because I think all the skits are phone calls.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
I think so.
And it just sums up like what happens in this is that she's coming back to him, and that's the karma in it, that she's coming back after he's. I think it does really well, and it's like phone call.
Shit, man, you got me in tears.
Yeah. Again, nothing really to say about Karma. You know, it's just talking.
Talking.
It's just another one of those phone calls.
Yeah.
Talking, we don't care. Irrelevant.
Yeah, for sure. But this Karma, it hurts him, and that's the name of the next song, "Hurt Me."
Oh damn.
We like segues.
That was beautiful. All right, Hurt Me. Kind of sick of this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know what it is. Maybe I did listen to it too much.
I think it was super catchy when I listened to it at first. I thought it was super good. I was like, it's pretty catchy.
I can't even remember how this song sounds at the moment.
It's
That's just
sticks and
like.
stones may break
Oh
my
yes,
Yeah.
bones.
yes. Yeah, so he's talking about just drug use again, which like is repetitive to the album, but at the end of the day, the album is about him and his life and about
Yeah,
drug
I
abuse and
avoided the
alcohol abuse.
lyrics.
How dare
Yeah,
this
I avoided
guy
the lyrics
make
for
this
this
album
song.
about him and then talk about him? It's like, what the heck?
Dude, what?
What is going on?
He should have been
Illegal.
talking about Kanye West.
Should have been
Con-
talking about Kanye West. Actually,
Kanye
wait a minute. I
West.
can relate to this to Kanye West. Welcome back to the
Oh.
corner where Pablo talks about Kanye West.
No.
Damn it, he's leaving again. This is like the third time he's
I'm
done
out.
this. No. I don't know if I should wait for Wait, did Brett leave? Oh, they both left.
Is he done?
Oh, okay, he's back.
Oh, sorry. I just passed away. Nathan scared me a bit. I just stepped back for a minute.
Okay.
Is he done with
I didn't
Kanye?
start. Both of you left, so I didn't say anything.
Oh, Brett left too? Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun fact.
Oh my god.
Actually, you know what? I'm okay. I'll just be really quick about this. Okay. Basically, fun fact. Juice really liked. I believe it was in an interview. I don't know with who. Je m'excuse. All right. That I don't have all my facts straight, but I believe.
How do you
Juice
not know
said-
this? This is ridiculous.
Juice said in an interview that he feels like he lives with Kanye West 808s and Heartbreak, one of the best albums of all time. In my
Shut up.
Whoa, calm down there with those claims.
He said that he feels like he lives with that album on his shoulder. It's a very sad rap album, and it kind of pioneered the whole emo rap scene, I guess you could say, and also the use of like 808 drum machines and auto-tune. So I don't know. I just kind of want to mention that because I love talking about Kanye.
I can tell from your Kanye corner. It's very entertaining.
Yeah, the Kanye corner is actually kind of lame. It just has like a hoop and a stick, and then a microphone. That's all.
And
it
it's
has.
just you sitting
just
in the
me.
corner, just talking.
And I have the hoop around my neck, and I'm just like, ooh. It's like, yeah.
But yeah, but I agree. Hurt Me is a bit of a different one, but I think it follows suit with the Karma skit that just happened.
I agree. It does. They go well together. Let's see what's next. Black and White. Uh-oh, we got another slapper on our hands.
Black and White. Okay. I said that a lot of them are about Black and White is
Dude.
a different level. Black and White is so amazing of a song.
Don't even get me started.
I'm
like-
not going to.
It's a different song. It is about drugs, which is the rest of the album, of course, but it follows so suit with just how life is and how he's doing and like what's going on with him, and it gives you more of an insight of just what happened and how he's taking it all.
Yeah, Black and White, absolute,
Nice.
Absolute slapper. I'm sure a lot of people have heard this. I mean, it's also pretty mainstream, but I don't think it was as mainstream as like Lucid Dreams, which was like on the radio and stuff. But it was still mainstream to the point that like people who were interested definitely knew it, but like without listening to the album.
It's one of those hits in the album that's like third up kind of like you hear Lucid Dreams, everyone hears that. Hear this. Oh, that's actually one of the really good songs. It just never got like out mainstream, I guess you can say.
Yeah. Yeah, Black and White. Don't really have anything else to say. You know, he's in his black Benz. He's in his white Benz.
Doing cocaine with his white friends.
Yeah.
It's I really like the rhyming scheme in the song. I think it really it goes
Good
really well with how the
lyrical
song
value.
is. Lyrical value, solid 11 out of 10.
Anyway,
And then you have his Long Gone.
you know, we haven't had Nathan talk first in a while. Nathan, let's have you talk.
About Long Gone?
Yep.
Well, here you go. This is called. Let's make another corner, okay? Let's use up these 6 corners of this room Paulo's in. It's gonna be called Nathan's opinion corner. It's a really bad corner, but it's really small. Long Gone. I think it was catchy, but I felt it was just as repetitive, like with the chorus, as like kind of like Wasted. So I didn't really enjoy it too much, just because it was repetitive. Because it's just long gone. I was like, okay, I get it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say here.
Man, what a shit corner. Damn it, I swear to
Whoa!
I
You
swear
gotta
to
yell. Nope, you gotta yell again.
I don't want to yell, please. Don't
Nope,
make
you
me.
gotta yell. You said you'd
You
yell.
said the S word. You said the S word.
You said a bad word. This is a Christian episode.
Okay, I'm going to the corner of my room and I'm gonna
There you
yell.
go.
This is the fourth corner
Yeah.
of my room.
Yeah, shut
The
up.
fourth corner.
The yelling corner.
I swear, it just gets better every time. Just sounds like a mosquito, you know? Yeah, they're just silence, and then it just goes, and it's great.
Yeah,
I was yelling for longer, but Discord stopped recording it. But I think OBS.
The point was made.
Yeah.
I think the point
we
was
got
definitely
the
made.
intention. Yeah,
But-
yeah.
I like Nathan's corner. I agree with what Nathan's corner had to say. He could have said it just a little better. But Long Gone, yeah, it's a very repetitive song. But if you look into the lyrics of it, this is one of the songs I had to take a look and dive into the lyrics. It was actually really meaningful, and just how he's so gone at this point, and how he's lost, and he has no direction, and it hurts a lot to try to get back on this path of like normality, I guess you can say.
I did not think of it that way. Well, dang.
Anyway, to get to the end of this album, I think you guys are gonna see where I'm going with this.
Oh no.
This
Wait,
is
wait,
the
wait.
end of the road.
Ooh,
Ooh, that was
end
good.
of the
That was-
road.
Please clap now.
That's a round of applause. That was
Thank you. Okay.
end of the
yeah.
road.
End of the road. I think the chorus is repetitive, but I still think it's good because it's a chorus, and it's kind of just a lot of choruses.
That's kind of the point of a chorus, just kind of repetitive and get the point out of whatever it is. But I think this is a really good song. I keep saying that, but this is just one of those that's over and above the level of like what we expected so far.
Mhm.
And just end of the road. It really basically almost ends the album on this like it's the end of the road. Like you're driving and it's just the end of the road. It's just how it is.
Mhm. It really do be like that.
And
End
one
of the
of
road. We gotta. All right, if you have more to say, Brett, please be my guest.
I'm so sorry.
Be
But
our guest.
be our guest. But he says like he's talking about doing drugs into a coma, and sadly that's what he passed away from. And it's just
Yep.
it's just really it's meaningful to me at least.
Yeah. I wasn't too big a fan when I first listened to this. Like on my first listen when I listened to this. But a while ago, I wasn't too big a fan, but it's grown on me, and I definitely say that it's definitely not like top tier song, but it's probably like mid. It definitely isn't low. It's probably like mid.
Okay.
And then you go from it's the end of the road to how he's feeling. So I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you really do be
There's
fine.
our last one that wraps it up.
This is the final song of the album, and it gives off this impression that he's trying to say he'll be okay when at the end of the day it's not gonna be okay.
All right. So what you're saying is,
More of an emotional song.
is.
he'll be fine.
I'm not clapping to that one.
I don't believe that. He says a lot about doing drugs.
I think I broke my hand. Yeah.
I think it's a pretty cool song for.
I'll be
It's
fine is
a good song to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's good. It's definitely a good
I like
ending. It kind of gives you hope, and then it's like, or not.
Yeah, it kind of gives you that or not, like what'll happen, and it kind of sums it up if you actually look into it a bit deeper. He sums up the album in this song somehow, and he talks about like what has happened to him and how he's changed as a person, I guess you can say.
Mhm.
So,
All right, I think that wraps up all the songs. Unless there's like a, are you guys aware of? You guys want to talk about Armed and Dangerous real quick?
I'm down to talk about Armed and Dangerous.
All right, Armed and Dangerous is bad.
What did you just say?
Armed and Dangerous is bad.
I'm walking out. I'm out.
It does
Sorry.
not suit the album at all, and
I'm
it's
out.
just not
I'm
that
out.
good.
I'm done. No, I'm done.
Damn.
I'm honestly surprised.
I
he likes it.
mean-
You haven't listened to it though, have you?
No, this is not no.
Oh,
Oh crap.
What's
I literally cannot believe you'd say that though. This song,
good.
it's a really good song. This is one of his. This is almost as big as Lucid Dreams.
No.
This song. Yeah, it is. It blew up really well.
No, I could rap better than this.
Oh
up.
no, you cannot.
Boy, you have not heard my
I've
bars.
listened
Can you
This song-
please make a rap right
listen to
now?
this song.
I just want to hear a freestyle. Remember, all his songs are freestyles. Can you freestyle better than that for me
They're
right
all
now?
freestyles?
All right.
They are all freestyles.
You're joking.
That's what he gives an idea. That's what he said on an interview one time, that he has an idea for the song and he just freestyles off of it.
All right.
Oh my
Let's see.
god, that's crazy.
All right. Let's see. Let's see
I have
what
a
I
lot
have.
more respect for this guy now.
All right. Check this out. All right. Check this out. Okay. Nah. This doesn't apply to either of you.
It's actually a good. Yeah, I've listened to this before. Yep, I've heard of it.
What's wrong with
I
you
just listened
people?
to it right now. That's a good song.
Pablo,
Great song.
Pablo, I don't know if you're like, maybe your hearing's a bit off. You just need to get hearing checked.
You're
Something?
telling me, I'm in town. Party's going down. You're telling me that's good? That is good?
Why do you mark on like the actual good part, like the chorus, just like armed and dangerous?
Come on, Paulo, make a rap song.
Yeah, make a rap song. please.
Make a rap song right now.
Mixtape coming soon, boys. All right.
Oh no! Oh
Oh jeez, he's gonna drop diss tracks on each and everybody.
You guys.
But yeah, it's not really part of the album. I wouldn't consider that part of the album. I don't know why. Who put that in there? Spotify put that part of the
Why
album.
put it there.
I don't agree with that at all. It's just like someone just threw in, like, you have a bag of oranges and someone just decided to throw in like a bomb, right?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh,
Get it? Because the song's a bomb. It's really good. That's for you, Pablo.
Like, how can one be so confident and yet so wrong? That's
Okay,
what
let's
I
just move
wonder.
on to overall, please. I don't want a feud to slowly become a thing here.
All right, fine. You know what? Let's just talk about our 3 best songs, and then our 3
Yeah,
worst songs,
I feel like this is gonna be havoc if
and
it.
then our
continues.
overalls and our reviews. All right. So
Okay, all right.
first up, let me load up the track list here because I had to remove it to look up Armed and
Are we doing
Dangerous.
favorites again?
Yeah.
favorites
So
in this-
top 3
favorites? Okay.
favorites.
Top.
How about we
So-
have our guest start?
Oh,
Brett? Do you have
okay,
any ideas?
yeah.
on
You'd like me to
anything
start?
right now?
Okay. Yeah, I kind of have an idea.
Got an idea?
I'm gonna start
Wait,
it
hold
off.
on. Hold on.
Oh,
We have
Oh
a
my God.
tradition. It's not typically we don't always mention it, but it's kind of always in the back of our heads, and we never really say it. But typically, our rule is that you're not supposed to, unless you're really scrounging for a banger of a song, you're not supposed to pick the most mainstream, like, one or two
song
songs.
out of the album.
Right,
Yeah, I
so
get what you're saying.
In this
Like, for
case, it would
here,
be Lucid Dreams.
it would
so
just
we'll
be
put
Lucid
and,
Dreams.
like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. That's fair. Because that's just like basic, I guess generic, I guess
Yeah,
you can say.
everyone's saying
Yeah.
that, so
Yeah,
let's
so
be
that's- yeah.
original.
For sure. I'd have to start it all off. I think number 1 to crown this whole album is gonna be Black and White. I think it's
What?
it's a really good song. There's a lot
I mean,
of
I
other
think it's a good
songs.
song, but not that good.
I think there's a lot of other really good songs this album, and I just think that one is just it is repetitive, but it's something you can listen to if you're sad. You can listen to that. If you want to like bop out like on the freeway with Paulo, you can.
Oh, don't drive with Paul.
You're bopping on the freeway with me. I'm putting on Betrayal and Karma.
Betrayal. But yeah, for that one, and then I think I'd have to go with Scared of Love for second. It's a really good song, and it just has a really good
understandable.
meaning, and it's another bop again. Like, it's really, really good. And just to crown my number 3, I'm gonna probably say it's gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to give it to Lucid Dreams. I don't want to be repetitive, but I only put it in the number 3 spot just because it is a good song and it was played a lot
Okay,
and it made it mainstream.
All right, interesting.
that's fair. That's fair.
Nathan, do you have any ideas? Or you want me to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 3, 2, 1 just so I build some suspense here.
Okay.
So for number 3, I'm a fan of End of the Road. I like End of the Road.
I agree with that. That's a good song.
I
That
like
is
the
a good
lyrics. I
choice.
think it's a really catchy beat. I like it. And then we got for number 2. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm kind of liking Karma number 2.
You can't.
No.
No.
You cannot.
You can't do that.
Okay.
That is a phone call. You
Get it?
cannot do that to
Number
us.
2. I'm gonna do I'm Still. I don't know.
I agree. I think
I'm
that's
Still-
really good
it's
actually.
it's a different song. It stands out. I think it sounds pretty good.
I'm so lost.
And then
Paulo's like, I have this list and no one's following it.
like, yeah, it's a decent song. And then we got number 1. I like All Girls Are the Same. 100%.
All right. At least that's right.
That's
Alright.
that's a good song. That's
For
a good
me,
song.
For me, number 3 is probably gonna go to. I'm stuck for number 3 between like, "Candle Scared of Love" and "I'll Be Fine."
Then there's your 3.
I would
No,
I
no,
would
no.
I would go
I already
Scared
have
of Love
2
for
and
that.
1. I already have 2 and 1.
I feel the way you're thinking. I'd go with Scared of Love but it's what you like the best.
I'm gonna go with "I'll Be Fine." I really like the beat to it. It's something kind of more original than the rest of the album. So number 3 is gonna be "I'll Be Fine." Number 2 is gonna be "Black and White."
Ooh,
Again, slapper.
Good choice. Good choice.
Number
I very
1,
much rate
all
that
girls
choice.
are the same. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
He's getting straight face. What can I say?
Wow, you've been hurt a few too many times.
It's too many.
I'm about to say that song's good. It has a really good bass, but the lyrics it's not that true, but it is, I guess. It's hard to say.
Worst songs. Number 3. We're not including skits, obviously, because don't be an idiot. Obviously, those are bottom of the barrel.
Well, there goes my list.
Number 3 is probably gonna be. Damn, that's hard. Number 3
Alright,
is
if you
gonna
have
be.
to think, I can probably
got it,
list
I got it,
3
I got it.
right now.
I was gonna say I could probably list it too.
Number 3, I'm gonna have to go with. I think "I'm Still." As much as I don't really like it, I can still appreciate his vocals. Something I can't really say for "Used to." I just feel like it's repetitive and monotone, just like how Batman off of Sire is. Like, we don't really like it because he's just. This one's. But also he's at McDonald's.
For sure.
And for number 1, I'm gonna go with "Armed and Dangerous." It's not even on the album, but it's just
You-
that bad.
You can't. Wow, you really, dude. I need to walk out. Like,
All right. No, number 1
this
though.
is-
That's hard.
Don't do it. Don't do it to me, man. You're gonna hurt me if you say one song. I'm not gonna let you know. If you say one song, you're gonna hurt me.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt you, or am I gonna hurt me?
God.
Because the answer is hurt me.
You don't like Hurt Me?
Hurt Me is just kinda there. It's just like drugs.
But
And
that's like
not
the
Christian.
point of it.
Drugs
I
are
agree,
not
though.
good for you. Kids, take it from me, the person who's the only person who swore in this episode. Be Christian.
3 times, by the way.
He's
Just for the
counting.
record.
Alright,
yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna go
Not really vibing with "Hurt Me." That's all I can say.
3
I
times.
agree with
Wow,
that.
Yikes.
Nathaniel.
Okay, we got for my 3. I'm not sure if I can rank them. I'll just say them, and I can probably just try and rank them. I got Hurt Me. Are we counting Wasted in here?
Yes.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about whatever.
That's what I was gonna
Used
say.
to,
That's what I was
Wasted,
gonna
and
say.
Long Gone.
It's
are my
not hitting
3.
top 3 though.
They're
It's okay.
not the ones that I just despise. Right? They're just the ones that are. It's just like, yeah. They're
Wait,
just
hold
like
on.
The mad ones, but are still pretty good.
You said "Wasted," "Long Gone," and what?
Used to.
You said used to?
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. Let it out, gentlemen. Let it out.
No, I agree with you.
Then why did you ask? Why did you second?
No, I just didn't hear what you said.
Oh, okay.
But I think Brett
Guys,
is
you
mad.
both sounded super.
This is
I got really scared.
ridiculous.
Oh,
This is
no.
ridiculous.
Well, Brett's
Brett,
obviously
how
right here.
about we
Okay,
hear what
okay.
an expert's opinion is, okay?
Okay,
Clearly you know
okay.
the most.
Yeah, but what about Nathaniel? You gotta finish Nathaniel.
He just did. He said "Long Gone."
Okay.
Used to, Long Gone, and Wasted.
Okay. I'd have to start it off number 3 is I definitely put it as "I'll Be Fine." It's not a bad song. None of the songs on this album are bad, even including "Armed and Dangerous." Pablo.
What?
But I'd have to give "I'll Be Fine." It's very repetitive, but it has a good message behind it. So that's why I only gave it like the 3rd. Not, I wouldn't say worst, but I'd say the 3rd, not as good as the others. Number
That's
2. Number 2 is gonna be "Hurt Me." "Hurt Me."
Okay.
I
Alright.
agree with everyone else. It's not the greatest. It's just very
Drugs,
weird.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Everyone
That's illegal.
Everyone chant with me. Drugs.
Drugs.
And number 1, coming from a supposed expert to Pablo,
Okay.
is gonna be Wasted featuring Lil Uzi Vert. That
Oh,
song,
yeah. That's good.
the chorus kills it. The chorus,
choice.
Lil Uzi Vert's chorus kills it. It makes it so bad that it's almost unbearable. But it is a good song if you just cut and paste his voice out of it.
Respectable.
Armed and Dangerous is a great song, Pablo.
All right,
Get
let's
outta
go
here.
into the overviews of this.
Overall reviews for me, this is probably a good album for anyone who's just stressed out, going through hard times, something like that. Most of the songs here are also just like bump songs you can just bump to while you're like driving around, like what Brett said with Pablo. But
On
don't
the
drive with
freeway.
Pablo.
Yeah, don't drive
Yeah,
with Pablo
very
on the
bad
freeway.
idea.
I'm gonna do my own music if we're ever driving together. I'm gonna make music.
I'd
We're
love
gonna
to hear a
It's
Pablo
really
mixtape.
just gonna be like you trying to rip off of Kanye.
It's gonna be
Bad.
Kanye beat over me talking about Applebee's.
It's gonna be like
Applebee's.
It's gonna be like 909. What was the name of the album? 808
808s
Drums.
and Heartbreak. It's gonna be
808 and Heartbreak. So it's gonna be 909 and Break Hearts.
Yeah.
Break Hearts. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Pablo's mixtape.
All right, yeah, make sure to catch it in stores. All right, so overall thoughts, Nathan, and your ranking.
That was my thoughts pretty much. That's all I can say for thoughts. Just general album, like just in general. I enjoyed listening to all of these songs. Not gonna lie, and I would rate this out of 10. 8.
Okay,
100%.
respectable.
I'm gonna give it
I
an 8.
respect that. I
All
respect
right,
that.
for me, pardon me. Sorry.
And just a quick note, that's coming from someone who doesn't like rap music a lot, so I might say more. I
Right.
think I'm not a fan of rap music as much as other genres, so
Yeah.
there you go.
All right, for me, I've been very torn about this. I don't think it's anything less than a 7. I don't. I also don't think it's a 10. I'm stuck between ranking it an 8 or a 9 because I think that it's really good and it has very few bad songs, like songs that I can't even listen to, except for Armed and Dangerous, but we're not counting that.
That's not part of the album. Stop before I go off already.
Okay. So
Oh my God.
basically, I think at first I would have given this a 9. However, I was listening to some other music. I was listening to Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City, which is a masterpiece of an album. Like, I consider that a 9. If that's a 9, this is not a 9 at all. Like, that album is a masterpiece. It tells the story effectively by actually putting you in the story instead of just giving you these little glimpses. Like, almost every song has glimpses of it in its lyrics and in its like skits at the end. Like, it's not taking you along for this wild ride of music and then being like, hey, remember about this? It's constantly this original story about living and growing up in Compton. So for that reason, this is an 8 because I don't think it's as
Nice.
good
Okay.
as and like Good Kid, Mad City or 808s and Heartbreak because that is the best album of all time. But Brett, I believe it's your turn to go.
I've been thinking about this and what you said, and I haven't listened to Kendrick Lamar, so I'm not too certain on this album that you're speaking about. But I will definitely
Sandwiches.
Slap.
that's part of the song. Wait, that's part of the album?
No, that's Damn. That's Humble.
Oh, okay. I thought that was part of the album. I was about to be like that album went from a 9-1, like right away, down to a 1 if that's part of the album.
What's wrong with syrup
that's part of
sandwiches?
Those lyrics are pretty bad. Those are horrific lyrics, but
He's
that's
saying-
okay.
All right, we'll get to that. We'll
That's
Wait,
okay.
no. I want to hear what he's going with this. What is he saying, Pop? What is he?
He's literally
Yeah. What is it saying?
He's literally saying growing up in Compton, what do they eat? They eat syrup sandwiches. Bread, syrup, bread. Munch.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's disgusting, but they were
Like
poor.
maple syrup.
They were poor, dude. They had to
Is it
work with what
Canadian?
they had. No,
Is
they're
it
not
Canadian
Canadian.
maple syrup? No, it's a
Grew up in-
Canadian maple syrup.
I don't know.
Aunt Jemima.
Jemima's.
I remember Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima's pancakes and syrup.
All right.
But I definitely have to give this album a 9.1 out of 10. It is very, very well done, and I think
1.1.
listen. It is his first out of 2 albums that he ever got to release in his lifetime. Think about that for a second, though.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Almost.
thought about it.
I thought about it.
Oh.
That's
I
it.
think really fast. You have to know that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were a little slow, but
No.
yeah, I'd have to give it a 9.1. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right, guys. I think that's it for our review on Juice WRLD's
Nice.
debut studio album, Goodbye and Good Riddance. We'll catch you guys on the flippity flop. We'll see you guys next time. I'm Pablo.
And I'm Nathan.
I forgot our standard outro there. All right, see you guys.